Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I wanted to start this off with just kind of a quick little apology for not being here for so long, for 2 months, almost going on 3 months now. I wanted to apologize because there was a lot of stuff going on recently to where things were just out of my hands and I couldn't get back to my channel here to all of you. But well, I'm back now, and you might have already seen that I've already gotten parts 3 and 4, the finale of my Cuphead playthrough, already uploaded. And I just want to kind of say now that the Cuphead series is phenomenal. It is just amazing. It is hair-yanking, aggravating, just like rip your eyes out, infuriating at times. But it is still fun nonetheless. And I really would recommend people to try it if you do want to try it. It's like, you can go and watch the video right now. It's on my channel. There's 4 parts of it from beginning to end. And it is a very good thing. So I would recommend you go and watch it. Or if you want to, go and watch like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye. Just go and watch some of them. It's a great game. Now, as per the future content of this channel, I was thinking of one of these 3 games to start off with, and I'm having a tough choice deciding which. Now, 2 of them are pretty interesting. One of them is like well-renowned and basically a face title to Xbox One. Something that people will immediately recognize when they see Xbox One. Granted, it is on PlayStation as well, but it's well more welcomed. It's more widely welcomed on Xbox One than PlayStation, for lack of a better term, because Sony, in my experience, sucks major dong. That game, Fallout 4. And what I mean by Sony sucking dong with Fallout 4 is specifically the whole shit show that happened with Bethesda. For people who don't understand what I am talking about, when Fallout 4 came out, including the... I may do this game too, actually, if I can get the damn thing out. Whoops. There's that disc. Skyrim, the remastered version, when these 2 games came out, Bethesda was in talks about trying to implement mods to port them from PC to console for people to actually use them. And immediately Microsoft said, yes, they're both single-player games, they're not going to affect multiplayer stuff because it doesn't exist, let's just give it to them. Sony, in their infinite wisdom, decided to say, no, we don't want mods, it's going to ruin the single-player modes. And then Bethesda said, alright, fine, we'll just give it to Xbox then. And when that happened, for a fraction of a moment, PlayStation's sales just dumped. And I'm not even exaggerating here. On so many polls and so many, like, recordings and records and stuff showed that at that moment when Bethesda said, alright, we'll just go with Xbox, PlayStation, PS4 and stuff, all of their sales just like halted. They just went down. Sales went down. And then they're like, okay, well, wait. Just, we'll bring the mods, but we don't really want a lot of them. And they said, alright, yeah, that's fine. And pretty much all of the good mods, like the well-renowned mods, are available on Xbox. And I'm not trying to, like, differentiate between the 2 of them, but with Skyrim and Fallout, you have mods to where you can add in new locations, new people, actual voice acting people in their mods, new locations, new items and stuff. Granted, new items and stuff that's basic in mods, but with Xbox, you can actually go to new places, and some of the places I've gone to in Skyrim, wow, some of the stories they have there are just phenomenal. But PlayStation doesn't have those, so suck it. Alright, now to the other 2 games. The other one is kind of a, how should I say, kind of like an uneasy game for some people. because when it launched, it didn't really have that good of a start, and some people still say it's not that good, even considering its predecessor of the third iteration of its series, so people might already know what I'm talking about, didn't really hold up as well, especially with its ending. That game specifically being Mass Effect Andromeda. Now, when Mass Effect Andromeda came out, I was very excited. When I started playing the game, I was excited. Then the game ended, and I was confused. I was very, very confused. Still am. Still am to this day as to what's going on. And it just kind of seems like EA and BioWare have just kind of like abandoned the game right now. Like, it's just not gonna get anything else. They said stuff's being put on the back burner, but it's like, okay, that really doesn't give us fans anything, really. But I am thinking about Mass Effect Andromeda. Not entirely sure yet. Not entirely sure. Fallout is definitely a consideration. Skyrim, maybe that too. And now for the one... Oh, Christ. The final game that I am partially excited for, but mostly dreading. I played this game when it first came out. Sorry, I was just ripping off the sticker piece. I played this game when it came out 4 years ago. And, oh my gosh. This game took me for a fucking trip. It's terrifying. It's beautifully made. Alien Isolation. This game is by far one of the best horror games I have ever played. Like, I love scary games. I do. I love watching people play scary games. But when it comes to certain games, like, for instance, Outlast. We're going to use that as an example. The Outlast series. The first time I ever saw Outlast was just game previews and trailers. I'm like, this game looks terrifying. This looks crazy. Then, I see PewDiePie. I see Markiplier. I see so many of my favorite YouTubers playing it. And I'm like, this looks terrifying. And then seeing their reactions, I'm just like, this looks like it will just get your heart pumping. It looks like it's going to get your mind just all abuzz. It makes it look like you could possibly die at any moment. I gotta try it. And oh dear Lord. Outlast came out on Xbox Gold for free. Games for Gold. I want to say it was last year in 2017, or maybe it was in 2016. I downloaded it. I immediately had to stop after the first 10 minutes because I could not deal with it, because I still have that childhood fear of the dark. But more specifically because with this game, the only way you can see in the dark is with a camcorder that runs on batteries. And they are in short supply. And there could be anything hiding in the dark. And it just makes me terrified. But with this game, Alien Isolation, I actually bit my teeth. I bit my tongue and just forced myself to play this. And this game, it takes forever to get it done. I think it took me about a week's worth of time, accumulatively, to finish this game. Sorry, something keeps itching my nose. But it is such a good game. Part of me is dreading playing it again. Part of me is dreading playing it again because of just how long it takes, but also because of just how terrifying it is. Let me kind of give you guys a little bit of information, just a little bit of info on just like what the hell I'm talking about, like why I'm so anxious about this game. Let's kind of go back a couple of years into the BioShock series. BioShock Infinite had just come out, and they programmed the game AI for the character Elizabeth, and she was basically dubbed as one of the smartest AI in gaming history. But See, at the time, it seemed like, oh yeah, this seems really great. She can throw you ammo, she can throw you salts to refill your vigors, and it's like, well, it's okay. I mean, it's not exactly the smartest AI ever, because she finds items, throws them to you. Finds more items, throws them to you. It just, I don't really know. But Alien Isolation is where all of that information really comes to light. Just really comes to light. Specifically because of the alien itself. Now, for people who know the Alien series, Ridley Scott's creation, that just like the horrors of the xenomorph, it is something that like no one would ever want to confront. Just this killing machine. It is bred to be a monster, to be just this hunter, to just find and kill and just spread. That is basically the main thing in this game, but here's the problem. Pretty much every single video game out there has a walkthrough and says, okay, things are coming down this path, you're going to want to go this way to get around them. Then you can get this item, go back, take them out, and yada 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 yada. With this game, there are walkthroughs, but nothing on the alien itself. The problem there, and what I mean by that, is that there is no set path for the alien, for where it will go, where it will not go. The alien itself reacts to your choices in the game. Walking down a hallway and then you see or hear someone behind you and you start sprinting, you start running, you're going to make more noise with your footsteps. It's going to hear that. You get into this pavilion area, there's some hostile humans off in the distance, they start shooting at you. The alien is going to hear those gunshots. It is going to beeline for that area, the pavilion area, find whatever is making the noise and kill it. And it is going to make sure that area is empty before it leaves. It reacts to every choice you make, every sound, every choice. If you attack something, if something attacks you, if like you yell or you slam a door closed or anything, it is going to come and find you. If you go by a vent that it's just coming up to, it's going to hop out that vent and it's going to grab you and it's going to kill you. And you can't kill it. You can't. You have to make it run away. It's terrifying. But it is still a fantastic game, nonetheless. I would recommend people to check that out as well. I do know that Markiplier did play Alien Isolation on PC, and he loved it. As did I. As did I. And the way it ends, well, not going to say anything about that. No spoilers. But that is pretty much it. I have a bunch of other games that I own digitally that I can try and play, but as for right now, these are pretty much what I want to do as the series goes on, as the channel grows. And I actually noticed that I have 15 subscribers. I'm kind of wondering where those numbers came from, though I do welcome you people to my channel nonetheless, because getting more people here gives me more of a drive to actually progress further. I mean, I talked kind of like this when I finished the Cuphead video, so I'm just going to kind of say it now. When I started this channel, like, I'm not going to go on for very much longer here, I promise. When I started this channel, I didn't really expect to actually have people subscribe. I didn't actually... It's my phone. Pokemon. I didn't expect people to actually watch my content. I really didn't. I mean, I have a video from a few years ago of me and my close friend David doing some face makeup for the band Steam Powered Giraffe. It's not our band, it is a band that we are a major fan of, which actually, while I got you here, I'll actually show you something that made me the happiest person in the world. I got to meet Steam Powered Giraffe several years ago, and I got to get a picture with him. That's me with the horizontal stripes. So Sam Luke as Hatchworth, Isabella Bennett as Rabbit, and David Michael Bennett as the Spy, with their respective autographs as well. Bunny's, Isabella's just right there. It's kind of hard to see. Maybe you can see, oh geez, the reflections. It's sort of. Reflection. That looks weird. But yeah, I got this years ago, and like that face paint is pretty much like one of the most popular things on my channel so far. And to see that, it's like, I kind of want to do that more for like more cosplay stuff, but I want to continue this gaming stuff as well. Which is why I started off with Cuphead. So this is essentially what did kind of kickstart it all off. This moment. So I do want to thank you guys for sticking with me with this. I will think on which one of these games to play. Skyrim, Alien Isolation, Fallout 4, any of these games. Any of these. Just, you know. But that's where I'm going to go ahead and end this video. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching this. I want to thank just a small number of subscribers I have, which I hope that will grow in the future. I want to thank you guys for sticking with me for so long, even though I had that 2-month unexpected hiatus. I want to thank you guys for staying. So thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Adios.